Remember, you wanted this.
Aumuamua. Aumuamua.
There are winners and there are losers.
We like to call it here, keeping the grift alive and help fuel the grift jar.
Nobody goes on forever and ever and ever, and I'm not going to go on.
DOXX Report, leadership, discipline, diligence, integrity, civility.
No. That's better. Nah. Why am I streaming? Let's see. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. I didn't mean to interrupt your stream, but I looked ahead of time. Aren't you doing Watch Nicholas, Dr. Bob Nightmare? Dining and aliens. Wait till I tell Morty about this. Well, hey, where do you think he got the alien theme from? Rick Foss, Norway. Hi, I'm the first to upvote. Well, thank you. GD, he says, hi, Lex. Yeah, the 9-year-old's not too happy with me. Hold on. I unlocked the liquor cabinet. I gotta pour me some cognac, okay? It's Friday. You hear that pop? Oh, it's none of that Fundador. The Fundador is good because it has a built-in spout. This is Merlot Cognac, VSOP. It means very old, I guess. Product of France. So here I am, looking at NASA. I want the latest photos of 3I Atlas, right? There's a government shutdown. So are you telling me NASA's not going to photograph the mothership, or excuse me, I shouldn't say that, interstellar object? 85% of the NASA workforce is, they're not going to work. I mean, why would you go to work if you're not going to get paid? They do get paid eventually if they go to work. I think it's so shameful. And then the military, yeah, I know it's voluntary army, voluntary, but still, you sign up and you don't get a paycheck. That's terrible. GDO, Doug, I think it was Acquired Taste got me to stream. He says, you're going to stream tonight. And they put it in my head. And then I thought, well, I guess so. Got nothing else to do. Friday night in the villages, across the street from the villages. Time for the aliens to land. Yeah, there's a government shutdown. It is so bad. YouTube has got so many scumbags. They're all doing this salacious, the aliens are landing, NASA's got it's going to hit Mars. They just want to get clicks. They want to get views. It's terrible. And I'm on there trying to find NASA's latest photos, and then they're not even. I don't know if they're operational. They have the government shutdown, so 85% of the technicians are home. So the aliens decide to come. There's a government shutdown. I mean, how funny is that? It's sad. Isn't that sad? Let's see. Go whiskey. No whiskey. This is I'm having a brandy. I had a rough workout, and then the couple, we made a date to go out to Wawa in the morning for breakfast, and she had her granddaughter there, and it was kind of cool. But my last exercise is the elliptical, and it kills me. It's 20 minutes of torture. But I have to. T and Tickers. Good afternoon. You see that blade I sent you, Tickers? Did you check your WhatsApp? Oh, this knife is so pretty. This is really a pretty knife. Really? You want to come in and tell everybody? You want me to send you a link? I think you should give everybody the good news. Good for you. That's great. That is good news. You want a link? You want to break it? Break it on my stream? Drama. You don't do drama on your show, remember. Playboard today? Oh, I could go look if you want. It's terrible. It's down. The 9-year-old, boy, he really hates me. I'm quite honored that he would come after me like that. Bart Simpson, I refuse to overspend, so I'm enjoying 2 fingers of E&J brandy. Well, don't tell Morty. The Fundador, I got to tell you, I mean, I can taste everything. I can appreciate what anything is, but it really tastes like grapes. I mean, unprocessed grapes. But it's like, okay, I can learn to like it. I'm not talking to anybody out of anything they like if they have a taste for it. And then I heard Morty and let's see, does Ticker want a link? Get your headset, Tickers. You got to tell the world. Shout from the DOXX Report that you've got a job. Let's look at that again. Where did he go? Good afternoon. Breaking. That's right. Ticker's got a job. So anyway, let me taste this brandy. Hold on. Merlot. It's only $40, but it's a cognac, which is a particular region of France for brandy, I guess. Tasty. Let me turn the mic off. Nice. I refuse to overspend. So the reason I'm keeping this up here, because I heard Aussie expat, just part of it, and Morty on Morty's Diner last night. And they're talking about Social Security payments, and Morty correctly stated that DOXX Report waited till he was 70, yeah. Everybody should wait till they're 7 years old. If you're in the system, right. Now, Ozzy said, well, I don't expect to get it. It doesn't matter. You're going to be around. You're going to be surprised how fast you get old, and you're going to be around, so you've got to make that decision. So you just will think about it now. Because if you put in for it at 62, sometimes you can change your mind, but then you got to pay it all back, and it's a pain in the butt. But you get an extra 7% a year. But there's only 3 reasons not to take, there's only 3 reasons to take Social Security payments at 62. 3. 2 are kind of outliers that you got a terminal disease and you're going to be gone in a year or 2. At 62 and you've been told you got a couple of years to live. Obviously you would take it, but that's an extreme example. Or for whatever reason, you're convinced that you're not going to live to be 80. And you don't know that. The other one is you need the money. That's 95% of everybody, maybe 98%, maybe 99%. They started at 62 because they need the money. Well, if you need the money, you can't be retiring. You've got to be still working, right? So, you're 62, and if your house is not paid off, you got to keep working. So don't even think about if you need the money, then you would take it. But if you don't need the money, you let it ride. 7% a year. Wait till and it comes up quickly. And it's a gamble because if I pass away at 72, then I should have taken it when I was, younger. But I think I got a shot at 80. The doctor said I was going to be 100. Then I about fell out of the chair, and I go, no, no. All right, we got congratulations for Tickers. He's got employment. Good for him. Is it permanent employment, or a couple months, or on call, that kind of thing? Brandy a Bobo. Dr. Barr's not married. Get in line for the probing now and beat the rush. I think this thing is a metallic object. It explains a lot of things. The nickel, without the iron, why it got so bright, and why there's no tail, but it got bright months ago. I think that explains a lot. And I sure can't wait for those NASA pictures, but the shutdown. The workforce didn't go in today. Unbelievable. There's always new pieces with tickers. Lincoln, give me 5 minutes. There he goes. We're going to bring on tickers. I may have a drink here. Let's see. Send the link. I don't want. Okay. I will copy that. And we'll go over to. Okay. That. Oh, what a great day today. I did finish. I got the laundry done. I had quite a bit of laundry because I only went half a week. I didn't have much clothes last week. So I got that done, got it all hung up. And then it rained this morning, a nice little rain. Now it rained again. So these hurricanes, even though they're Atlantic, they're messing with the weather pattern. So it's going to rain again tomorrow. All right, let me get this link sent to the Tickmeister. Copy link. WhatsApp. Okay, the link has been sent. Yeah, thanks for the update, the breaking news. Kirkland water is good. The water out of the tap is good, too. It's probably better than some of the bottled water because it's been chlorinated, so you don't get disease. Rich Man says, Tickers, congratulations, man. Hopefully you can buy a non-shitter. Oh, please. He has different tastes. He's got some good watches. He's got some Omegas. Those are good watches. I don't think Tickers wants to be a Rolex man, to tell you the truth. I know, and that's Rufus, 3I Atlas is swinging by Mars. Yes, and that's where the orbiters are. United States orbiter, we have going around that thing. It's going to give us our closest picture yet. And NASA, they don't have a workforce. Government shutdown. Oh, I tell you what, the aliens planned this perfect, Rick Foss, hard to tell. Everything can happen. Hard to tell what? How long you're going to live? Link, I sent it to you. Tickers, I sent it to you. Check your WhatsApp. From my main phone number. Oh, God. 40. When he said that, it shocked me. And he was joking, but at the same time, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I shouldn't take care of myself so much. Do you want to be 100 years old? I don't. 40 more years with DOXX Report. Unless StreamYard raises the prices, then I don't want them to do. Pavel, Tickers is white hot. Well, I had some Galaxy Grill alien music. Docs, you need a Brandy song. Look into Brandy. Buy the band Looking Glass. But that's going to be copyrighted. But okay, yeah, you're right. But this is an impromptu stream. Brandy, you're a fine girl. Yeah, that I remember that song. Speaking of girls, speaking of women, speaking of relationships, I was listening to the Tim Wright show when now he's a couple. He's like, he's got his wife on the stream, so I think it's perfectly fine to talk about. Okay? So if you're going to go on stream with your wife and she's going to say things and I'm listening, I get to comment on it. Okay? So she was on the stream with him and she said, she vowed I will never divorce you. And that just kind of struck me odd. What? I will never divorce you. So I'm at the now, why did she say that? So when you answer that, I'm going to try to let the audience answer that. So when you answer that, put in RM for the roommate and tell me why she said that. I will never divorce you, Timmy. Darth Diggler, oh, you're one of the new master trolls over at the sit-down lounge now. You had a fallout with Watch Nicholas. Hostage situation. With roommate? No, but I thought about that. And then Timmy said something interesting too, and I want to get it exactly his words. So I'm going to go over to my stream, and I can only hear it. And I want to quote him precisely, so let me listen again. So hang on. I'm listening to it. Okay, there's the intro. Guys. Oh, also, I have the unfinished Negroni. He went downstairs and got an unfinished Negroni. What's wrong with that story? Okay, so let's put that in and tell me what's wrong with that story. And when you say it, put Tim in the title so I know. And I'm waiting for tickers, and I did send him a link. Let's see, roommate needs citizenship visa. Well, you're close. You're close. But she said that because that's what she wanted to hear from Timmy. She wanted some kind of confirmation of the relationship. And Timmy just it didn't faze him. He just doing his thing. I don't think he answered it. He didn't even say sweet or anything. He just went on. So I just thought it was very bizarre. Uh-oh. Throwing the dirt over here, Darth Diggler. Yeah, Nikki is a maniac. Dillweed. So, tickers, I'm waiting for you. I did send you the link. I put it on the WhatsApp. Let me see if he messaged me back. I just sent it to you. No, he looked at it, so he saw it. So he's preparing. If you haven't heard, 25 people watching breaking news. Tickers has employment. Gee, I hope it's not with Archie's show to talk watches for 16 Aussie dollars an hour. He says 2 minutes. Tickers will be here in 2 minutes. Biff H. I don't want to get into anything heavy tonight. I'll leave it up there. Let's see. Okay. I can't watch the news. I got to tell you, though, when I watch that Caroline Levitt, she exudes, she radiates competency. And no matter how they try to trip her up, it's always a gotcha question. It's always, and she just turns it on him, flips it right back to him. I love that little girl, that woman. Pavel, into the arms of creepy uncle. Oof, oofa. Okay, well, now what's wrong with Timmy that I went down and got the unfinished drink? It didn't say he was his unfinished drink. So let me ask it a different way, okay? If Timmy has an alcoholic drink in front of him at any event, will he leave without finishing it? There is no way he would leave that drink. So I think he was down there doing what? Scrounging for a drink. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest star. He's ashamed to be on the DOXX Report. He's kind of in blackout, so Here he is. Tickers. Black. and
Hey,
red.
how you doing? Can you
The
hear
lighting
me?
is really bad, but I can hear you.
Okay, let me put the lighting on. I'm just incognito a bit. No, I'm just
Oh, you can
There we
be in
are,
the
that's better.
dark. You can be anonymous.
nah. That's better, isn't it? It's
All
better.
right,
It
ladies
is
and
like
gentlemen,
it
tickers
is
from the
quarter
two
to 11.
tickers. Give us the breaking news.
I've got I'm not going to say the company, whatever. It's a fixed contract, 6-month fixed contract.
Oh, well, that's
Just gets me through Christmas and that. That's got offered it. They really liked me in the interview. I had 3 people interview me. They really liked me and got offered the job. So it's better than I was on before because I didn't have a job. So
you took it.
you know.
They offered and you took it.
they offered it, we took it, and
Oh,
I can still
great.
look around.
Congratulations.
I can look around within that company for better opportunities, permanent, or I can look around
You
everywhere
got your
else.
foot in the door, absolutely, and look at it like a probation. Do a good job.
Yeah.
Work
It's
on
a
something
job.
good for you. You can feed your boys now. They got
I
dog
feed
food
the
back
boys.
on.
The boys still getting feed, but I was feeding the boys off my redundancy money rather than the actual, So yeah,
So it's tech support, and it's
tech support. Yeah.
Where are they
So
out of?
good.
Can I ask? What the international company or something, or are they in
They're
the
pretty
UK?
big. That's all I'm saying. They're pretty big. I'll talk to you
Okay.
offline sometime and let you know. But yeah, they're pretty
Okay.
big. Yeah,
Great.
pretty big.
See how it's done? Go out there. I was scared you may be working for Archie for 16 Aussie dollars an hour.
No. I mean, I've worked at it. I applied for lots. It's a case of it's tough out there. You
Oh,
apply
yeah.
for a job. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of the jobs nowadays come through LinkedIn. You know what LinkedIn is?
Right. So this
It's a-
wasn't a word of mouth or somebody that knew you, or you just got it through LinkedIn.
Yeah, there's some through LinkedIn. A lot of the jobs go on LinkedIn, but when you apply for them and it says 100 people have applied,
Wow.
literally 100
Yeah.
people. I went for, I applied for another job a few weeks ago, which I didn't get an interview for. I got in the top 20, and there was 318 people applied for it, and I got in
Wow.
the top 20. 318.
This one you went all the way. You went right to the finish line.
Right to the top. I think more people. I think I heard a rumor there's more people applied. There's lots of people applied for this. It might have even been 800 people or something applied for this one. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to get in touch with the woman who told me. I'm sure she said that 800 people applied
Wow.
for this one. I need to find that figure again and gloat.
You're
And
gonna have
800 people
You're gonna have a
applied for
drink at
this.
home. Do you have any alcohol at home? You're gonna have a
I've
drink?
got some. I don't bother with a drink. I'm quite.
Okay, I'm
happy
gonna have a
with tea.
drink
I'm
for you.
just-
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's good. So, yeah, it's taking the pressure off. It's taking the pressure
I was thinking
off.
another way you could get work is just helping some of these YouTubers get their sound right.
Oh, right. Why
Just
is-
charge them a couple of bucks an hour. What you make an hour.
Oh, right.
Get it
Why
set
are
up.
people still struggling? I know we had one person who struggled. Are people still struggling?
Well, some. I don't want to name names. And then
No,
when I
no,
got
we-
on,
we-
I turned on my mic mix thing, and it was terrible. So I just had to turn it off.
Right.
So I got a different software for the mic. I got a virtual
Yeah,
mic.
I mean, I had a
So now I
Teams
got
chat.
it's another thing I got to straighten out. What did you think of that knife I bought? Was that cool or
Yeah,
what?
lovely. That's lovely. That.
All right, I got to show the audience this knife I got. I was blown away how beautiful it was.
The reason I was late tonight is because I had a Teams chat with somebody and it messed all my microphone up. It wouldn't go to my proper microphone. It kept going to my headset. Because I had a Teams chat
right
with
now,
somebody.
you mean?
No,
Right
now it's on the big one. But a minute ago, the reason I was on late
Oh,
is I had to reboot because it just would not connect to this microphone
Yeah.
at all, my proper one.
you know what I do now before I stream? I shut down all my, Amazon devices and Google and Apple, and
right.
I turn the other computer off of Wi-Fi, and then I reboot the modem. I just do it automatically now.
Oh yeah, that
All right,
works.
take a look at this.
Yeah,
Look at that pretty thing. What do you think of that?
I know it's nice, that, isn't it? That is really nice.
And it's only it's like 2.7 ounces. It's got M4. I wanted to get the. It looks so much better in person.
So someone's asking, yeah. I mean, I'm not allowed that, am I? So that's shit.
Well, it's a
I'm not
locking. It
allowed.
has a lock mechanism up there. The bearing
As the
thing.
people don't know, in England we're allowed nothing.
Well,
I mean, I have
you're
got-
a
I have
slip
got
joint. You
this,
can have
it-
a slip joint.
Yeah, I've got this, which is my Spyderco UKPK, which is United Kingdom penknife, and it's been specially made.
China or Golden, Colorado?
It is Golden Colorado Earth.
All
It's a
right,
proper
very
one.
good.
But you can't flick it because the reason you can't flick it is because it's got a detent, a really solid. That's a detent there. It's
Right.
that detent is so. If you could pull it apart, you could probably remove the detent, and you could probably get around to flicking it. But it's got a real.
Right.
But what he's got, I mean, you were showing concern. It's pretty hard to push down to do it. So if you were cutting with that, there's no way it's going to close on you.
Right. But I was thinking
all.
like in a struggle or something, it would cut you because it would close.
Oh, I don't know. You'd get fucked if you use it in struggle, even though you're allowed to carry that. You
Yeah.
couldn't carry that around on the streets if you were a fucking office janitor, a person in an office working on a computer. You had that in the street. That is legal to carry, but you've got to still have good cause. Why? If you went to the pub with that, they'd say, "Why the fuck have you got that in your pocket?"
Well, I had to go to the post office and open some packages.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah. Now, one which is you can't carry around with you.
Oh, you sure you want to show it?
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. You can have it. You can own it. but
Hold
you
on,
can't carry
hold
around
on.
with you.
Let's go full screen. Let's see. How do I?
Yeah, it's fine.
There we go.
It's fine. No,
Let me get rid of this.
I've been trying to learn how to flick it open. Let's see if it works.
Are
No,
you
I can do it. Hang on.
are
You
you
do
a
it with
righty?
your hand. There we go. That's a spider, but it's got a line lock, so it's not allowed. But if you do it with your wrist, you can flick it open.
All you need is a torque screw just to unloose it, just a little bit.
Oh, I have done a bit. I have loosened it. a bit, and that's why but you still gotta flick it with your hand. But
And
you
the
can make
spidey
it
flick is
come out.
also with the middle finger, but
Yeah, I can't do
it's
it with the
still a
middle
little
finger.
tight though.
I've tried. I've got to do it with my thumb. So I put my thumb in, and I go like
There you
that.
go. There it is. You're ready for the street now. You can go down walking in London.
Yeah, you're joking.
Of course, they got
Fucked if
machetes.
You, carry,
you got
if
a
you
little
carry
spine.
that thing around, you get fucked for it. But it's quite good. It's quite fidgety.
What's
to
the
play
steel
with.
on
It's
that?
Quite good.
Is that
Oh no, we
bunch of numbers?
yeah, but
Don't tell me. Then I don't
Not
want
as
to.
yeah, the HCR13. Yeah, it's not brilliant.
Yeah.
It's
S30V
we
is
discussed
the way
this
to go.
before. It's not the worst,
Yeah.
but it's HCR13 MOV.
Okay.
Whereas the other one is, you know what the other one is.
We got Suckerhorn in the audience.
This
Good
one
day,
is-
Tickers. Buying America has set Yorkshire knife makers on their arse.
CPM S30V, that mate. Like I got that because
Okay.
you
Keep
recommended
it up there. Let me go full screen on that. Put that one up again. There you go. And what's the red handle? G10.
Yeah, red handled. Yeah, S30V.
There you go. But it's a slip joint. That's the bad thing. But
Yeah. Well, no, it won't close on you. It's pretty good.
there
Great
you go.
knife.
When are you going to
Super
get a
sharp.
high-end flashlight?
Fucking that is super. That's super fucking sharp. That is. Really is super sharp.
Good.
Yeah.
Everything. Hey, it's looking up for you. You got the job. You got the new knife. All right. So let's. Where did we left off with Biff Quartes.
Yeah, I've got me tactical pen.
Okay, hold on. I got to put you full screen again. Now, is that legal? Are you telling me that's legal?
Oh yeah, of course it's legal. Of course it's a pen. It's a pen. It writes.
I know. So what's the tactical part of it?
Well, it's got this little pointy bit here, which actually they say is for taking DNA. So you can imagine.
Oh,
What
and
you have to do,
yeah,
take
you
DNA.
stab somebody in the eye. Yeah.
Yeah, you get fucking DNA. Or it's got that, or
It's not
if
a
you
window
take
break.
the end off, you've got that which breaks.
A
that
window?
breaks windows.
Wow.
But it'll do someone's fucking face in if they attack you. That will.
You know what
Sharp.
works? You know what works better?
What?
Stay off the street.
Yeah, but it's a tactical
Stay at
pen,
home.
so you know it's illegal to carry that around with you. You have that in your pocket.
But you work at home, right?
Yeah, of course we work at home. Yeah.
Of course, you got two protection dogs that'll attack
Never mind.
dogs when you're out walking the street.
Bless them. Those two were there. Yeah. So yeah, all good.
Wow. I'm so happy you got a job. I was getting a little worried there because, you know,
Yeah,
you're
so
not
was I.
you're not a young man anymore. I don't want to burst your bubble.
No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely.
What do you think of the Galaxy Grill? You like the layout?
I like that. That's nice. Definitely like that.
You know, NASA, the 3i Atlas is flying by Mars now. We have orbiters there, but
Yeah.
NASA, the workers are not there. It's a government shutdown, so they can't take photos of the alien ship.
Right. I need to answer a question there. Does he have a tactical flash? Oh, yeah, it's not an really expensive one.
Let's see.
It isn't an expensive one like that, but it does me.
But you found it on that one guy's channel, so it must be a good one.
Yeah, it's sort of like, you know, you can change different, you know, you can different brightness and stuff. It's good. It's all right. It'll do.
Now you need some padlocks. You got the knives. You got the flashlights. Get some padlocks.
I had to go out in the garden before to make sure because the wind was blowing, so I just picked that up, went out, and it was it worked really well.
You got locks on your doors? Can you lock your house up?
Yeah, I've got locks on the doors. Yes. Yeah.
Somebody's getting a phone call.
That's me. I'm gonna have to go, I think.
All right. I'll put you backstage. You want to put backstage?
Okay, thanks.
All right. He is backstage. Let's see. The aliens acquired taste. Oh, what happened to my photo? For heaven's sakes. There we go. Let's back to the Galaxy Lounge. Acquired taste. The aliens are refueling at Area 51. They're taking it over. What do you mean? They're taking back their captives that we have. they're probably walking the streets of Las Vegas. Rick Foss, Tim looked pretty far out on something with O'Sheen in Italy. His eye was all around. And she said, I will never leave you. I will never divorce you. And it's like, why would she say that? She wants to hear something back, and he didn't say anything. Aliens might stop by Wawa. Well, I hope I'm not there. Wawa's a great place. I was there this morning, but I was so tired. You got a place you can have breakfast in the mornings? You got a convenience place anywhere, Tickers, or you just eat at home?
I eat at home breakfast. So I kind of get up in the morning and I give the dogs a breakfast, and then I make a kind of a bit of a protein shake. I've got some frozen fruit.
But if you wanted to get a bite to eat, is there anything close?
Not walkable, because all around here there's no pavements on the roads. There's an A road and no pavements, so you get taken out by fucking trucks. There's nowhere to walk.
Darth Diggler, Lex, she likes older guys. Her husband is like 66 years old. Who's that? Roommate? Who likes older husband? You have a chance. This is Rick Fazio. This is.
I'm going to leave you, Lex. And it's
okay.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock here. So
right. Well, that's good news. When do you start?
27th of when I come back on my holiday, so 27th of October.
Oh wow! Don't you have to go through a training program?
We'll start training program then. Yeah, it takes them a bit to get the ID sorted and get the equipment sorted and everything. So
you get paid. Do you get paid during training?
I'll get paid from the 27th, from day one when I start.
Well, congratulations once again, and thanks for coming on.
It's all right, man. Good. We'll probably touch base offline at some point next few days.
Okay. All right.
Give me a shout. Cheers, mate. Cheers, everybody. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, T and Tickers. He has employment. See how he is a good man. He's dedicated. He gets out there. He hustles. He goes on LinkedIn. Rick Foss congratulates Tickers. Darth. I think they had a spat. Acquired taste. Darth Diggler, why is Watch Nicholas whining about you? Pavel, gainful employment is rare as hen's teeth on these streams. Well, I'm retired, so, thank God I'm retired. It is so great. A little cognac. Let's see, Rockstar Aaron Fletcher. Yeah, she's here. Good evening. Hi, Docs. I'm from Fairfield. Well, welcome there, Aaron. Rick Foss. He said, what was October? He just said that, Rick. October 27th. Training gets paid. That's great. I need a roadie. Is that a knife? Tonto point tip. Yeah, and it's super steel. Let's see where to go. But when I'm telling you, in the hand, that blue, it's got, that's a mua. What the hell? Where's my knife? Hang on. There it is. But it's a blue anodized, and then that's like a flat dark earth, a Cerakote on the blade. I'm telling you, it was just beautiful. I had the edge polished, has a mirror polish on it. Looks great. And I got it online, and it was used, but, new in box, basically, mint. And it's part of the collection. I got a 940 coming too. It's M4 also, but it's natural G10. It's like a jade-looking type handle. All right, where are we going? Darth Tickers is going to cut his stubby little fingers. Well, it's a slip joint. As long as you're pushing the right direction, you got to be careful. And Benchmaters, like they're over Benchmate-ish. They're that other brand. Benchmade's expensive, and I'm not going to pay. And there's another knife I'm looking at online, and it's a Medford. I'm just not going to pay. It's only a 3-inch blade, and it's heavy. It's 4 ounces. Now this thing has got a longer blade. It's a super steel, and 2.7 ounces. Great, but this I'm looking at. But I'm just not going to pay that kind of money for it. I'll make an offer if it's still around. I'm watching it. Suckerhorn was in the house. If it was Suckerhorn, we never know. Hey, Docs, big blade guy here. Just picked up a Spartan Nemec in titanium. A cool titanium folder. Cool, slim flipper. I've never heard of the brand. A Spartan? Don't get me going. Now I got to go look. It's one of my weaknesses. Spartan knives. Ooh, Spartan blades. Custom, tactical, combat, pocket, and survival. New products. Let's see, what did you get? You got a Nemec. Let me see if I can find it. Well, it's thinking. Forget that. Let's just go to folding knives. Well, they got some pretty stuff. Oh, these are pricey, man. Damascus steel, these are pricey. Oh, these are customs, right? $725, $675, $625. I think Magna Cut, I was told it's overrated, so I don't want that. Kilroy edition. Oh, they got all sorts of stuff. Spartan knives. Okay, I can look this up later. Morty's Diner Tickers the Ripper. Isn't that you can't have a locking blade, even a 3-inch, but you can't have any knife that locks. You can only have a slip joint. That's so ridiculous. And these guys are walking around London with machetes, right? You can make a machete at home. Ball bearing is much smoother. Medford, yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, this thing is so easy to open, the Benchmade. You just flip it open. It's quicker than an automatic, and you can close it easier than an automatic. Mike the Snake, he's the expert on knives too, right? Computerizing ideas and bank info. You got to be, yeah, well, they voted for him. They voted him back in. I mean, Labour. Biff H., British gambling influencer I follow, is worried about new controls in the UK, computerizing ID and bank info. Spider Company is, Spider, Colorado is nice. Yeah, make a lot of good stuff. Lexter Dexter, before S&P 500, there was only gold. Okay, but, you know, times move on, right? Listen, I'm in good shape. For most of the seniors, I'm in really good shape. You know, I do talk to people. So I was up at Wawa, and this grandmother type, I talked to her at the checkout thing because I took my coffee cup up there with something else, and the coffee cup, which is empty, it fell over, and the woman jumped. She, "Ah!" The cashier, because I said, "Will you get spilled on?" She goes, "All the time." So, but I like to buy it and then go fill it up. Anyway, the woman was behind me. So she was out there sitting when I came out, and I said, "Do I mind if I join you?" She says, "No." I sat down with her. She had 24 ounces. She had a 24-ounce coffee. And she's like in her 85 years old, white hair. And then she's telling me she's got this Keurig one-cup coffee maker, and she'd like to be able to get the Wawa coffee for her coffee. I said, "That's not a one cup you got there." And she laughed. But it was fun talking to her. I mean, I tell you, anybody is infinitely interesting than any knife. It was interesting to talk to her. She moved out here from Minnesota, and she was so nice and just very honest. Now, I believe people until I don't believe them. Very, you know, good-natured and very pleasant. And then she was telling me about, you know, the small town of Minnesota, and she said her son was hard to raise. He was hard to raise. And I go, "What do you mean?" He wouldn't play with his toys. I go, "What?" No, he would take them apart and put them back together. So her husband, when he was alive back then, would buy him engines and all these devices. He would take them apart and put them back together. And I said, "Let me guess, he's an engineer now." And she goes, "Yes." And he's in California. And I go, "What does he do there?" And he goes, "Chips. He's into chips." Well, there's only one chip maker in California, isn't there? That's Apple, right? So I asked her, "Does he work at Apple?" And she just kind of, I can't remember the name. And then he wanted to retire, so he went to the boss. Now I believe it because I believe it till I don't believe it. He goes to the boss and says, "I want to retire," and the boss said, "You can't. You're the only one in North America can do what you do." Whoa. And I said, "Well, they should make him a partner if you got that kind of leverage." But it was very interesting. And then she was looking past me, and I didn't want to turn around, and she was really staring at something. And all of a sudden, this woman comes by, a younger woman in a wheelchair. She came in on a golf cart, and she put herself into the wheelchair. And she's got one bad hand and one bad leg. And I said, and she was very pleasant. She was coming by. I said, "Let me get the door for you." She goes, "No, no." And I said, "Oh, let me get the door." So I said, "Wow, you got it bad. You got the arm and the leg." She goes, "I had a stroke." And oh, yeah, wow. And I said, "But you can talk fine." Well, I had to relearn how to talk. You know, I got in an auto accident 30 years ago. Oh, shit. So, you know, you think you're having a bad day. But do I believe it? Yeah. I believe it till I don't believe it. Rick Voss, UK in a war zone. Well, that was kind of tactical. It's a high-end one. There's a guy that I get flashlight reviews on. If he said it was a good one, then it's okay. He knows a lot more about it than I do. Does he have a tactical flashlight? Well, that I don't know. Who's Suckerhorn? Boozer Curly was asking about you last night. Jay Gray, locks are the honest people, not aliens. Locks for honest people. Oh, I see. Locks are for honest people, not aliens. Well, I unlocked the liquor cabinet, which I have another taste. It's going to be a long evening. I'll pour a little more. This is Merlot cognac. A friend of mine who follows NASA said, don't worry, they have plenty of money and support to follow and study I3 Atlas. Well, this was supposed to be the great photos, and maybe they'll still come up because they got some staff there. I want to see some things of it. I'm not sure if it's Suckerhorn. Okay. A bruised boozer, greetings and respectos to you, Suckerhorn. I'm semi-retired from the watch community, too much to keep track of with all the factions and characters. 2013, 2020 will always be the golden age. Yeah, NASA, that's what I assumed it was, Bill. Oh, now don't come over here and work the crowd for the 9-year-old, okay? That's not proper etiquette, Suckerhorn. Boozer, we finally unbanned you last night. We? Well, who took my wrench? How come I don't get a wrench anymore? Always figured that roommate and Timmy was a green card situation. No, but it hit me at the fitness center when she said, I'll never divorce you. She wants to hear something back, like, oh, thank you. I feel the same way, or isn't that sweet? Nothing. And Timmy refreshed her drink from downstairs. It wasn't his drink, is what I'm saying. I mean, you really hooked on the bottle if you got to go down. If you're scrounging a drink, and then freshen it up. He would never leave a drink. If he had an alcoholic drink somewhere before he leaves an event, he's going to finish that drink. You know that. Levitt, Caroline Levitt. Yeah, she just radiates competency. I just love it because you can't stump her. And she'll go after and I just answered that. I just read you the thing. It's like, oh, that was new. Yeah, Bruce Boozer. Blimey, I didn't know I was banned over at Archie Show. Laughing at me. It must have been a moderator with a grudge against me. I feel the same way. I add to the show. I lay low and I add pithy comments. Pavel again, congrats on the new gig. Tickers, if you're just joining, Tickers has employment. Starts October 27th. Ooh. Bruce Boozer, Tickers doesn't let anything hold him back. He's not a complainer and doesn't make excuses. Really, he's not like some people we know, right? They can't get a job.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
You'll never get employment thinking like that. Rode microphone. Oh, it's an RODE microphone that doesn't clip the sound. Well, I got a Shure, which is supposed to be pretty good. He's an ex-convict. And I don't talk about Eddie, but go read the articles on him and the Department of Justice charges on him. Gilden, Eddie is allergic to employment docs. Well, I think there's quite a, well, there's a, no, I won't say. Jay Gray sort of corrects you. No, employers are allergic to Eddie. You going to start streaming? Rick, you got that mic so you can stream? Which mic are you looking at, Rick? Tap of the shoulder. Semi-pro one, says Rick. That's vague, but okay. Let's see. Mac Lobster, Spartan has some great stuff. Pretty pricey. I'm a traditionalist. I stay in my lane, like Benchmade, but they're pricey. If I can get a deal on it, zero tolerance. I think bang for the buck, it's Kia that makes zero tolerance. What's their under brand? I can't think of it right now. And I bought a bunch of them. But great. You get super steels, great construction. What? Let's see. Let me go to the brand. Knives online. Kershaw. Look at some Kershaw models. And they make great automatic ones. They're made in the U.S. Bruce Boozer, having a known is not enough. Got to keep your body. Yeah. Can you imagine me out in the wilderness of Florida with I don't know if there's pythons here, but I just don't. An alligator, they can be fast, and if they get a hold of you, it's over. You're going to lose a leg or a foot, or and I'm a shore fisherman. I might go to the ocean and do some fishing. Bruce, having a known is not enough. Got to keep your body in tip-top shape. Maintain situational awareness when you're out in the wilderness. But if I'm fishing, I'm focusing on the fishing, which could be costly. Mac Lobster, they have customs and production. Oh, they have both. Okay. And I researched that special steel, but it's not water resistant. Damascus, so it can rust kind of easy. So I kind of lost interest in it. Rick says, yeah, it's a good brand. Having a knife is not enough. Got to keep your body in tip-top shape and maintain situational awareness, and you're out in the wilderness. Speaking of situational awareness, so I left the couple at Wawa to go to my car. Their car is parked on one side. I walk to the front. There's this, I don't know how to describe this senior. He was dressed as a youngster with the open tennis shoes and a cap, like he was a white gangster type, and he was playing this loud music in the golf cart. And I looked at his face. This guy's 70 years old, and I'm walking so he's coming around to where my car door is, and I'm parked right next to him in the stall, and he spits on the ground as I approach, and I'm looking at him like was that for me? And then he just backs up and takes off. But it was like he was dressed like a white rapper, and I thought, this is only in the villages. I got to start taking pictures of this stuff. No, he's in Norway. Tap on the shoulder. Are you in Australia, Rick? Rick Foss is in Norway. Bruce Boozer, there's a reason we revolted against the British. Yep, Rick Foss, Norway. Cool. I figured you were Australian. Rode an Australian company as the world turns at the gas station. I'm telling you. It's you take time out, you get to watch people, talk to people, and everybody. Now, this woman from Minnesota, she loves her coffee, and she says Wawa is the best. So, and 24 ounces? I think. Lex never heard of a Broadcom. Well, probably not. I don't get out much. I only want to know what I need to know. Broadcom, connecting everything, careers. That's something new? Nah, thank God I don't have to go back to work. It's so nice. I have several mics. Rick Foss, Jay Graysweater. No, it's the name is it's called MERLET Cognac. Did I spell that right? COGNAC. It better be from the Cognac region. Well, this is what the bottle says. It's a ripoff. How do you pronounce that? Merlot? Merlot Cognac. Has to be from, if it's got cognac on the bottle. Uh-oh, we're getting smashed again. I'm just having a sip, just to make the stream go a little easier for me. Ah. Nice. Rick Foss greets Mookie. I don't go, you drink less if you don't mix it, all right? So if you start mixing it, you're going to end up drinking more alcohol. Biff H, if Lex puts a shot of his cognac with eggnog, it's a delightful way of getting smashed. I don't want to get smashed. I just want to take the edge off. That's all. I drink responsibly. Oh, really? No, that's if you come on the air. Well, let me check the real sucker horn. Let me go back up. Where is he? I think he deleted himself. Sucker horn, here we go. Well, that means I have to go to the... I don't care. I'll tell you the truth, I don't care if it's a real sucker horn or not. It makes for a good story. I mean, you can do that. You can click on it. You can tell me. Now, if he was coming on the stream, I could look. I would click on it. I lost my place. Pavel, you can check if it's a real sucker horn in the YouTube chat by clicking on... Yeah, but I have to go to my phone to do that because I'm on the comments, and I'm not using YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. I don't want to open up. I don't want to do the work for it. If it's him, great. If it's not, that's okay too. Click on using and viewing their channel. The real one has a decade-plus old account with some... Well, you can do that for me. Report back to me, Pavel. With some old post. It must be an admin. Okay. Oh, you got to be a... Oh, I don't want to bother. Let's keep it a mystery. Rick Foss, will a real sucker horn please stand up? Eddie has challenges, not worth dwelling in. Delving in. Not worth delving in. He's got a challenge. He's got a criminal history. Spyderco FTW. What's that slang for? For the win. Oh, you're into Spydercos? For the win? Really? Yeah, they're a good, paramilitary 2 is probably, when you had to buy one knife, it would be the paramilitary 2. Uh-oh, we're going to go through the ritual now. You said the magic word, win $50. Amuamua, knowledge.
Almuamua.
Amuamua.
Almuamua.
Amuamua.
Almuamua.
Amuamua.
Almuamua.
Oh, that's enough, Amuamua. Rick Foss, he was a gang golfer. No, it was, at first I thought he was a young guy because he was totally dressed like a rapper from the 80s, a white rapper. And then as I got closer, and then he comes around, and he had the music blaring, and it was country western. So I was like, what? And I go, and I'm looking at him, and he spits on the ground that I'm about ready to walk on. Like, I'm thinking, like, you want a piece of me, like Frank? You want a piece of me? I don't know, but you can open carry now in Florida legally, and I just don't. Hey. They have planters there with dirt and plants. That's where I spit. If I have to spit, I'm not going to spit on the ground. A gangsta golfer, but it was a white gangsta. It was really ridiculous. Morty has no, I have the Galaxy Grill. Look at the interior. Isn't it beautiful? Galaxy Grill. Morty has the diner. DOXX has the gas station. No, Wawa, you'll be amazed. I was so pleasantly surprised when I walked in there. I must have lived here 3 years before I went in there. My neighbor just told me about the Cuban coffee. He scared me about it. And I go in there. It's unbelievable. It's just fantastic. And that's what I'm drinking tonight, Merlot cognac. Oh, no, it can't. Any aged brandy can be, no, it has to be from France. The cognac region of France, I think. All brandy, let's see, all cognacs are brandy, but not all brandies are cognac. Fixed blades or folders? I have a couple fixed blades just to do boxes, you know, cut up cardboard, but I'm into the folders. I'm never going to have the collection that I once had. I like some pieces, some nice pieces. I have several knives from an Italian brand, Masserin. Good quality for the money. Top of the shoulder. Biff, Halloween hasn't started yet. Slow down. Rick Foss, maybe exclusive for Europa? Yeah, lion steel. I've never bought a lion steel. I've seen them. Did I have one? Maybe I had a... Did they ever make a folder? I may have had a folder. They make some great little shorter fixed blades. Mastering is good. I think lion steel is Italian too. Macalobster. Spyderco did a collab with them, the Opera folder. It's a nice little guy. I have my criteria now, like I do for my watches. The knives have to be something special about it. I get a great deal on it, or it's got a super steel, and you know, well, Lex, you could pay full retail. I don't want to pay full retail. ZDP, that's a pretty, I had a bunch of ZDP. Cold Steel used to do, was it? No, I think it was Spyderco. I like if you want a weapon, it's Cold Steel. Oh my God, some of those knives are just, those are weapons. I like Spyderco, Lum, Chinese, and ZDP. I carry that one a lot. Well, it has to be, from my understanding, it has to be from the region in France, but I don't know. On Hennessy has a cognac, but not necessarily French grapes. Cheaper, more flavor to locks. Do you don't give me? I can't buy more bottles of anything. I may pick up some brandy, but I can't. I'm not going to finish this what I have. I have limited space in the liquor cabinet. Docs, do you like Armagnac? Cheaper and more flavor for me. Unacquired taste, DOXX selling off knives and looks to pay down the HELOC? No way, man, no way, no how. I have no debt. And I'm not going to get a... Now, when I was in Las Vegas, I didn't know any better, and I was paying more. I thought, well, it'd be nice just so I wouldn't have to take money out of my 401k if I needed it. You know, I could just do a HELOC, a second line of credit, you know, a credit line, you know, on the house. But then it's a pain in the ass when you go to sell a house because you got to make sure, you got to have something showing that that's been paid off. Nah, I don't have to pay down anything. It's great. In fact, I didn't get in an argument, but the couple, I don't understand it. It's like I wanted to pay for everybody, you know, because it gets a little pricey because they get the specialty coffee and the breakfast sandwiches and that. And I said, let me pay. And he goes, no. I said, but you're both working. I said, then I actually pulled him aside and I said, you know what an everyday millionaire is? You know what an everyday multimillionaire is? You don't want to be buying them coffee. That's stupid. I didn't say stupid, but it's like, I'm glad you offer, but he insisted. I think it's more of a, I got to take his. So I thanked him. I let him buy. If you want to buy. But it's like, it's just like, watch Nicholas. You want to give this guy who's going to inherit all this money, you want to give him money now? What, you think you're going to get that back? Let him wait for his inheritance. Rick Foss, yep, fixed blades and folders running in ball bearings. Did I promise you a Benchmade? No. I did prompt you. I said, send me your address. I'll sell it to you. You wanted me to, what did you want to do? I can't remember the story now. Then you just disappeared. I said, send me your address. No, you wanted to buy it. That's right. You wanted to buy it, and I said I'd give it to you. And then you never got back to me. You never sent me your address. I don't really have any to give away now. I sold some. Unless you need a padlock. I got some monster padlocks left. I just couldn't part with it. I couldn't do it. All right, Biff, that happens to all of us. I might be wrong about the cognac. I can't remember where I heard it. Well, I don't encourage it. I don't promote alcohol. If you're an adult, you're responsible, I just take the edge off. And again, the lock liquor cabinet, which I've been ridiculed over, that's for me. Not only for I don't want it it's so much easier if it's in the cupboard. I'll have a potato chip. I'll just have a drink. No, you want a drink, you got to go and lock the thing. I'm not willing to do that. But tonight, Friday night, markets are up. I was expecting the clear pictures from NASA on 3i Atlas, and 85% of the workforce is sitting at home. It's the government shutdown. Jeez, I wonder if the intelligent beings knew that, the aliens. They're probably watching CNN. Tap on the shoulder. You got me thirsty, Docs. Now I have to run out to the liquor store. Don't you have any at home? Well, you know more than I do. I didn't know that. Mac Lobster. Yeah, cognac is a region. It has to be triple filtered, I think. Armagnac is more raw, like single malt. Now, this came up last show about, I planned for my funeral and all that stuff. Like, what about my social platforms? I only have two. I have YouTube and X. So I went on to Google. I did a little research, and guess what I found? They have a thing called Google Legacy, and I signed up for it. So let me explain that to you. I think you got to go into privacy and just Google it. It'll tell you where to look in your Google account, because Google account runs YouTube. So if your Google account is deleted, yes, your YouTube account is deleted. So your Google inactive account plan was updated. You're receiving this email because the plan you set up in case you stop using your Google account has changed. Your plan now includes these settings. We'll try to contact you. 2 months after your last activity, we'll notify these points of contact. And I got 2 email addresses. If they don't hear back from me, they delete your account once all actions have been completed. So good. Boom. I don't have to let, Now, yeah. So if I'm in the hospital for 2 months, then I got to start over. If I make it. It's called your digital, just look up Digital Legacy. And you can allow 10 people to download a copy of your data. No, I'm not allowing anybody. Delete your Google account is on. When will this happen? After 3 months of inactivity, no action will be taken until you have been inactive for 3 months. And I guess I'm deceased. But X is a different story. You got to get a court order, or some kind of proof of death certificate or something. Just something I thought maybe you'd like to know. Dirk, I'm not going to go to Orlando. But, when Patrick, he was practically right in my backyard. He's in the Oxford. That's Wildwood. That's part of the almost in the Villages, so how could I say no? I was honored that he wanted to see me. Biff, there are probably patent lawyers fighting over the use of cognac. Macalobster, yeah, it's dark like champagne. Dirk Diggler. Oh, you know, somebody wants to say hi to you, Dirk. I'm sorry. She's telling me right now that she wants to say hi to you. Hang on. Where is she? There she is. Oh, Daphne. Dirk is here. Daphne. Where are you, Daphne? Here we go.
Hello, doll.
Oh. One more?
Hello, doll.
Say goodnight, Daphne. Next time I come to Orlando, I'm taking Lex to Shula's, the Coach's Steakhouse, and getting surf and turf. No, I don't think you do. You wanted to buy it, and I said no, because I don't want anybody's money. I'm not selling anything. I give away padlocks, and I gave away some knives, and I offered to give it to you, and you disappeared. Darth Diggler, Lex, I got a memory like an elephant. You wanted to sell it to me, and you said, give me an offer, and you didn't like my offer. No, I think if I did say that, then I changed my mind. I'll just send it to you. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. You have to mention potato chips. Oh, I was at Costco on Wednesday. I followed Apple Maps, and I took the back way in. No traffic. I get to the parking lot, plenty of spaces. I go in there. Now's the time to shop. Don't wait for the holidays. It was like 2 in the afternoon, 2:30. I had my favorite sandwich, the turkey with they got tomatoes and the provolone cheese, and it was great. And then I shopped, and I had my sunglasses on. I got to get this cataract fixed quickly because it's ridiculous. I just don't have the acuity in my left eye, and that's my dominant eye. So you know what? As soon as I find a doctor and I'm satisfied with it, I'm going to set it up. I'm not going to wait until next year. I got to get this taken care of. So anyway, I go in there shopping, and it was great. And wasn't busy at all. I did go through the candy section, but I didn't buy any stuff. I didn't get any cookies. I did get a bag of shelled pistachio nuts. Oh, those are good. An acquired take. DOXX, drink up. The aliens are taking over tonight. No, I don't. I'm not sure if they're aliens. But, that bogosphere that down in Colombia, it was flying around, and it got close to the power lines, the big power lines, which are the electromagnetic energy there, and I think that screwed it up and it fell to the ground. Maybe I'm repeating myself, but the story went on to say that initially it was 4 pounds. But I guess as it was powering down, or later, it got heavier and heavier and heavier. So it does have some kind of levitation, and it's obviously controlled somehow. So they're watching it. Something's controlling it. So that was fascinating. Or there's the sea salt and vinegar. Oh, God. Sour cream and onion, yes. Well, here's the key. If you buy it and you bring it in the house, you're going to eat it. If it's in the house, you're going to eat it. So just don't buy it. The Google Legacy sounds like a Matt Damon film. No, that's what it's called. And I think it's great. I wish X had it, because that makes it a lot easier. How does that death certificate work for X when my username is Call of Booty? All right, we went through the chats. What else have I got for you? On the X account, I told you about Timmy refreshing his drink. There's no way that was his drink. He would never leave an alcoholic drink. He would finish it before he got up. Let's see. Oh, I do have some numbers for... This was for Wednesday. What was Wednesday? Something special about Wednesday? Yeah, I can show you the numbers for October 1st. Let's see. Share screen. Share screen. I'm starting to feel the brandy. The edge is coming off. I'm relaxing. Now, how can I... Here, ooh, that looks good. That looks real good. Here we go. Yesterday, well, when it was Thursday. So let's just say Wednesday, October 1st, the YouTuber live stream, the Watch Nicholas YouTube Empire. His Wednesday's gross was $247. He takes home $172.90. The Beast of Brisbane, the leader of the cult of the living dead, 9-year-old, had a bad day. $65, $45.50. Timmy Tin Cup didn't make anything on Wednesday. I wonder if we can do this. Hang on. Can I do... Hang on. I'm looking for a specific... Here we go.
DOXX Report: leadership, discipline, diligence, integrity, civility.
Oh, thank you for the promo. And there's your Wednesday, October 1st. Super chat for that day. GD is back. Did you miss Tickers? Tickers was there. He's got employment, meaningful employment. Starts October 27th for training. 800 applicants. And he finished over the line. I don't know how many they hired, but he's a finisher. Had to do something back now. Did you cover the Playboard Watch Nick? Oh, well, for Wednesday. I'm not doing that every time. This was an impromptu time to come on. Question mark. Your money wasted. What about the super chat? You gotta. I have to bring that with me every time I stream. Is that what you're forcing me to do? Playboard question mark. It's the Argentine peso cannon to you, Darth. Oh, he is killing it. But is he sharing in the wealth? Is he paying those people over there? Or does he expect them to super chat him like Marcelo? He's basically doing what Marcelo did. Friday is brandy. Well, it's just a brandy evening. It's Friday night. Getting dark. It's going to rain all day tomorrow, or most of the day, but we'll see. Looks good. The yard looks good. Everything but the hedge. That I got to do. The monster hedge. Well, he's putting some big money over there, isn't he? What's up with that? Darth Diggler, man, I don't know how much longer JBJB can support Nicky, the options trader. And he loses his ass on, that's gambling. Okay, you want to be an investor. You, like, what's his name? The guy from Omaha. You plant the seed and you let it grow. And you leave it alone, let it grow. And as you age, and it goes by quickly, when you age, I'm telling you, then you got something. But this is gambling. If you're buying individual stocks, you're gambling. And Bitcoin and options and gold. You got S&P 500, broad-based index. GD, if JB if JB goes, it's back to the peso era, baby. Darth pleads to GD, don't bend me. Mark the Shark, dirty, rotten gamblers. Well, I've never said that. But you don't want to ever be in a relationship with somebody addicted to gambling. All right. 1 hour, 21 minutes, 14 people. Let's see. The 9-year-old starts in 10 minutes. I may hang around. Let's see what his topic is today. Archie Luxury Live. Where's the channel? There it is. Does everyone hate Panerai? That's the title. Does everyone hate Panerai now? 6 people waiting. Do you want to help, Archie? You can help via the following ways. Donate immediately via PayPal. PayPal.me, Archie Luxury. Sponsor Archie on Patreon. You can set up a monthly contribution to help Archie stay full-time. Organize a paid review. Any topic, watches, men's issues, or anything. My charge for a collection review is $50 with YouTube video made. PayPal to Archie Luxury 72 at gmail.com. Then send details of your collection query to Archie, that address. Express reviews and or long reviews are $100. Seek personal advice from Archie via email, $20. Personal advice. Advice with the video follow-up, $65. Speak to Archie for advice and opinions, $50 per hour. Oh, God. Advertising on Archie's fridge. Fridge advertising. I think I could get fridge advertising over there. DOXX Report. It's $100 for 6 months. That's pretty reasonable. Do you see the fridge? Fridge advertising, $100 a month. No, for 6 months. I think he would just take my money. I don't know if he'd do it. Then send details of your collection. Let's see. Advertising on Archie's fridge. Fridge advertising, $100 for 6 months. PayPal to Archie. Okay. Want to donate in Bitcoin? Well, who in their right mind would do that? And finally, like my videos, subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel. I want my wrench back. Darth Diggler, it's not gambling when it's mommy's and daddy's money. Rick Foss, it's hard and extensive. Bailouts, big JD, bailouts, baby. Oh, look at that. Dirk's got a wrench. I would never do anything like that, Dirk. $6.49 due. All right. Oh, feeling great. Well, we haven't heard from OC tonight. Let's hear from OC.
There will be far, far more members-only streams going forward as we seek quality over quantity. I'd rather have a stream with 10 or 15 great people than a stream with 50 or 100 people who don't matter. And no offense. I mean, there's high-quality viewers, and there are, different people.
No offense, but you don't matter. You don't matter.
There are winners and there are losers.
That's the way it is.
That's what it's about, fuckers.
That's right. Just remember, OC.
Nobody goes on forever and ever and ever. And I'm not going to go on.
Yeah, by the way, like I'm a communist or whatever, for the record.
Time for a nap, Lex. No, time to go to bed here in about an hour. I'm enjoying myself. I'll stay up a little bit. Let the cognac wear off. Push some water. Time for a nap, Lex. I'm relaxed. GD speaketh of the devil. OC sounds as trustworthy as Biden now. Low quality viewer. You don't matter at all. No. GD is the winner. You know what I should do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. 15 people watching. I'm going to try to send you over there when he goes live. And you're going to say, hey, DOXX Report sent me over here. I think he deserves a wrench. Would you do that for your DOXX Report? So let me see if I can get that done. So, it's live in 5 minutes, so I got time to set this up, if I can. Okay, let's see. I forgot how to do this. I'm a little impaired, okay? Oh, here we go. I need the live control. Okay, that's what I want. The edit switch. Customization. Redirect ad. There it is. And I have to save this. How do you save it? Oh, no, I have to pick it. There we go. Save. All right. All right, it's done. I'll get you over there, but you don't want to watch his intro, do you? I mean, that is so stale. What are you having? Argentina's got some great cattle. They do a lot of cattle ranching down there, don't they? Going out for dinner, 8 p.m. here. Okay. Rick Voss. Campaign for the DOXX Report. Wrench up DOXX now. Have a nice evening, Alex. Well, thank you, GD. I'm going to need you moderating now because Tickers is going back to work. So, yeah, they have an 8-minute intro. You don't want to watch the intro. But, you know, it still should show up anyway, I think. But hang around. I'll keep my eye on it. That's right. You don't ban it. Don't hide anyone, but you can put somebody in timeout. You run a tight ship, DOXX. No hooligans here. That's right. This is a dinner theater. You can have a drink, relax, be friendly. And if you do trolling, if you do heavy trolling, if you're really into that, you know where you go. Oh, I have a new outro, by the way. You know, at one time, the 9-year-old spoke very highly of me.
DOXX Report: leadership, discipline, diligence, integrity, civility.
Thank you. I do appreciate the chill vibe here. The other streams give me anxiety too often. Remember Darth Diggler? Remember the last wrench Lex gave out was to Tickers, and Ticker still has one, was Holden Caulfield. But if you look back on that incident, what he did, he really was... what did he do that was so wrong? He just... I don't think he deserved that kind of... I mean, people got it in their head that he was some kind of serial killer or something, and they got scared. Well, that's on them. Then you didn't have to go to the meetup, but I don't... Then he did come clean eventually, but then once you've admitted that you were frauding everyone, then you really can't come back from that. That's true. Pavel, no worries about unwarranted bending with GD. Okay. I don't want him letting everybody out of jail either. Okay. Rick Foss, and we want out in, I don't know what that means, and we want out in 5, 4, 3. Oh, he's not on yet. Let me go look. Waiting for Archie Luxury. I'll send you over there during the thing, but it's still, you don't want to go over there and just wait. I got my eye on it. As soon as he starts the intro, I'll send you over there, okay? Do you mind? Mind hanging around? Pavel fabricated a fake persona in efforts to meet up with Blondie. It was pretty bad, to be honest. Well, he was writing a book, according to him. He was stalking, he's a happily married man, right? So he claimed. He was stalking Blondie. All right, still waiting for Archie. Let me refresh the page. No, waiting for Archie. Has he ever been on time? Ever? Remember, when you're over there, you say, oh, man, DOXX sent us over here, you know. Why can't he have his wrench back? He wants his wrench back. I'll read you some of the comments over there. Let's see. Let's see. Felix the Cat is the first one over there. And John C. Mike the Snake, please give us an update on Coda as well as your root beer search. The chickens potted. 5 chickens a day keep all the ladies away. That's pretty good. Bring it on, big boy. Still waiting. Still waiting. stop eating ice cream and start the show, says MT85. The big donors have pulled away. Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you for staying over here.